Formula One is changing again, and this time it's not just a new driver, a new regulation, or a new race on the calendar. It's something much bigger. A new era is coming, and it has an unmistakable American roar. Cadillac is coming to Formula One, but with the luxury brand comes one big question. Who will drive for them? Could it be a seasoned veteran like Valtteri Bottas, a fiery contender like Sergio Perez, or even the return of a legacy name, Schumacher? Hello and welcome to our deep dive into one of the biggest Formula One stories of the year. Today we're breaking down Cadillac's confirmed entry into Formula One, the driver market shakeup it's already creating, and who's most likely to take the wheel for this new all-American powerhouse. I'm Seb, and this is F1 Report. To understand how we got here, we need to rewind a bit. Cadillac, the iconic American luxury brand under General Motors, has always been synonymous with innovation and performance in the automotive world. But Formula One, that's a whole new playground. After months, actually years, of speculations, negotiations, and FIA deliberations, it's official. Cadillac is entering Formula One, partnering with Andretti Global. They've secured a path into the sport, and not without controversy. The FIA approved Andretti Cadillac's entry for the 2026 season. However, Formula One management, FOM, had initially raised concerns about grid space, commercial value and competitive readiness, but Cadillac's name, GM's engineering power and Andretti's legacy proved too strong to ignore. In a statement, Michael Andretti said, "We're not just joining Formula One, we're aiming to compete, to innovate and to win, and Cadillac is the ideal partner to take this journey with us." The 2026 season is shaping up to be one of the most transformational in recent memory. With new power unit regulations on the horizon, manufacturers like Audi and now Cadillac are seeing F1 as the perfect platform to showcase hybrid electric performance tech. Let's talk drivers, because no matter how good the car is, it's the talent behind the wheel that makes or breaks a debut season. Three names have risen to the top of the rumour mill: Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez and Mick Schumacher. Each brings a very different skill set, reputation and narrative to the table, so let's break them down. First up, Valtteri Bottas, the Finnish driver, a seasoned veteran of the sport with stints at Williams, Mercedes and Alfa Romeo. With over 200 race starts, 10 wins and countless podiums, Bottas has the experience Cadillac might desperately need in their debut season. Bottas is known for his consistency, technical feedback and team player attitude. He's not just a driver, he's a development asset. Currently racing with Sauber, which is transitioning into Audi in 2026, Bottas may be looking for a new seat and Cadillac could be the perfect fit. Bottas brings calmness, maturity and zero drama. For a new team like Cadillac, that's invaluable. He's also worked with top engineers. He knows what it takes to build a car from the ground up. Next up, Sergio Checo Perez, a fan favorite, a race winner and a man who knows pressure like no one else. The Mexican driver has spent the last few seasons battling alongside Max Verstappen at Red Bull Racing, and it hasn't been easy. Perez is a known quantity in F1, a driver with sharp racecraft, tyre-saving mastery and an instinctive ability to find the front of the pack, even in difficult situations. But recent seasons have been inconsistent. Checo's highs are very high. He's a race winner, but the pressure cooker at Red Bull has exposed his limitations. That doesn't mean he's done, it just means he might thrive in a different environment. Could Cadillac be that environment? A fresh start, a new challenge, a team that would be built around him, not beside a world champion. For Perez, it could be a perfect career rebirth. And let's not forget the commercial value. Cadillac is an American brand, but a Latin American fan base led by a charismatic Mexican driver like Perez could be an enormous asset. It's a package deal: performance, experience, and massive marketability. Then there's the wild card, the legacy name that still turns heads: Mick Schumacher. Son of the legendary 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher, Mick's name carries weight and expectation. After a challenging stint with Haas and a year on the sidelines as Mercedes' reserve driver, he's been waiting for a comeback opportunity. Mick wasn't bad at Haas, he just didn't have the right car to show what he could do. He's young, motivated and has a huge support system behind him. If Cadillac wants a driver who can grow with the team, Mick might be the ideal long-term investment. Plus, the Schumacher name still sells. Cadillac's entry into F1 is not just about racing, it's also about branding, and the marketing potential of a Schumacher behind the wheel can't be overstated. There's also a narrative symmetry to it, the son of a Ferrari legend now helping build a new legacy with an American team. It's the kind of storyline fans and sponsors love. While Bottas, Perez and Schumacher are the frontrunners, they're not the only options on the table. There's a growing list of reserve drivers, F2 champions, and even WEC or IndyCar stars who could make the jump to F1, especially with Andretti's existing ties to American motorsport. Let's not forget Colton Herta almost entered F1 before, only stopped by super license points. With Cadillac entering, that door could reopen. Now let's look at Cadillac's potential team-building philosophy. Will they lean toward experience to build technical foundations, or choose young, moldable talent to create a long-term legacy? If Cadillac wants instant credibility and solid feedback, Bottas or Perez make sense, but if they want to grow a Schumacher, a Herta, or a young F2 star into a future team leader, that's a different approach. The most likely outcome? A hybrid strategy, one experienced driver, one young star. It's the template that worked for Mercedes with Hamilton and Russell. The F1 paddock has had mixed reactions to Cadillac's entry. While fans are largely excited, some team principals have voiced concern over grid space, prize fund dilution and logistics, but others, like Zach Brown, have welcomed the addition of an American manufacturer. It's great for the sport. The US market is growing, and having another American brand on the grid just adds more firepower. There's also curiosity about Cadillac's engine plans. Will they build their own power unit eventually, or rely on a supplier like Renault, Honda, or even Honda's upcoming Ford-adjacent division? Fans have taken to social media in droves, some excited, some skeptical. Some are dreaming of a new American dynasty, others are worried about another Haas-like underperformer, but one thing is clear. Cadillac's entry is more than just a new team announcement, it's a statement of intent. It represents a major shift in Formula One's identity. This isn't just a European motorsport anymore, it's a global entertainment juggernaut. With 3 US races now a staple of the calendar and Liberty Media pushing F1 as a Hollywood-tier spectacle, Cadillac's arrival is symbolic. It's the first real manufacturer-level American investment in F1 in decades. Cadillac brings heritage, engineering power, and commercial influence. It gives the US fanbase something tangible to root for, not just drivers or races, but a true American team with American DNA. And that changes the game, not just for fans, but for sponsors, advertisers, and young talent in North America dreaming of racing at the pinnacle of motorsport. This isn't just about one team, it's about the future of the sport we love. More players, more competition, more drama, and yes, more speed. So whether it's Bottas, Perez, Schumacher, or someone completely unexpected, buckle up, Cadillac is here, and the road to 2026 starts now. Thanks for watching. I'm Seb, and this has been F1 Report. Until next time, stay fast, stay curious, and keep the racing spirit alive.